Hi, this is Detached, your Krishna World real estate agent, and today I am going to take you on a tour of another detached home which is by the builder here in the Westwood Village community of Cambridge, Ontario. Now, before I get you guys inside for a tour, let me set a huge disclaimer. If you are looking for all the shiny finishes from those model homes that the builders have, this is not going to deliver on that. It does not have all the bells and whistles you will find in the model homes. But let me tell you this, it does have a very, very spacious and practical layout. Talk about the multi-generational living. You have a legal separate dwelling with a separate entrance, 2 good-sized bedrooms, a living area, a fully equipped kitchen, and 2 full washrooms in the basement of this home. On the top of that, you are still looking at close to 2,400 square feet of beautiful, spacious layout, featuring 4 good-sized bedrooms on that second level, and you have 3 full and 1 half washrooms. So like I said, it's not gonna give you an awe of all the modern and updated finishes, but I can tell you, you will find a space to be very unique and interesting, especially that practical layout of a basement. So stay tuned and let's get right into it. So what you're looking at here is a premium corner lot. The home is located on 35 feet wide lot, featuring double wide garage, 4 bedrooms, above grade, 3.5 washrooms. And on the top of that, you do have this pavement that leads you to the legal secondary dwelling, which we will look at from the inside of the home, which has 2 additional bedrooms and 2 full washrooms with a kitchen. So it's a very nice and spacious layout. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. But for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the tour. So we have this double door entry that leads us onto the main level foyer area. Very standard layout as to what you will find with most of the 2-story homes. But take a look at the size of that foyer. And right next to it, of course, we have the coat closets. Now, this is a walk-in, so you could really organize and make good use of this space. And right next to it is where we have the 2-piece powder room. Now you can see all the finishes, as I mentioned earlier, it's not that modern and shiny. This is what comes as a standard from the builder, and it will give you in fact a good idea about what to expect when you buy these new build homes and how much you can expect to spend in some of the upgrades. But this is like a mudroom. We have a garage entrance from this area, and of course we have a laundry. So this will be a main level laundry. And you want that main or second level laundry with this new home, so I can tell you that. And this door is what leads you into the basement. We will take a look at it. But before that, take a look at this living area. Very nice and spacious. The only thing I'm not too big of a fan of is that basically you have very limited privacy. This is obviously a corner lot. So you have neighbors pretty much next to you on every corner of the home, and that's just one thing I'm not a huge fan of with these new homes. But having said that, take a look at this kitchen. Very spacious. Again, take a look at the size of the breakfast bar. You have the full island. The sink is on the other side, obviously. And you have this coffee area right next to the refrigerator. And of course, you do have a spacious walk-in pantry. So, you will not run out of space in the kitchen. That's what I can tell you. And of course, you have 2 walkouts, one from that living area, another walkout door from the kitchen area. But basically, you will be using that window right across as a dining area. And now let's take a look at the second level, where we have 4 good-sized bedrooms and 1, 2, and actually 3 full washrooms. Now on the second level, basically we have 2 bedrooms on each side of the home, front and the back. Take a look at this secondary bedroom first. And I mean, pretty standard, but the good size. You can easily fit like a full queen size bed, and that's what I like. That's, like I said, anytime you go for a 4-bedroom layout, you want well over 2,000 square feet to make it a good layout and spacious and practical layout. You don't want to cramp, 4 bedrooms in a 1,500 square feet home, ideally. And that's your main bath with a standing shower. That's to be shared between the 2 of these bedrooms, secondary bedrooms next to each other on the back of the home. And again, I like the fact that we have 2 windows in this size of a room. So this is one of the rather smaller bedrooms. And now to the other side of the home is where we have another 2 bedrooms, both with an ensuite, which is great. So in this one, you have your basically adjacent washroom with another standing shower. So this will be another 3-piece washroom. So this could be a guest room, or let's say if you have, older kids who want their own space, this could be ideal for them. And right next to it is where we have a primary bedroom with pretty standard walk-in closet, and of course an ensuite that it comes with. And again, right, you can see the space is really good. The home overall is very spacious. About the fact that I was talking about, this is some of the pain points of, having the homes so close to each other. This builder in particular, they do have a lot of, lots backing onto protected green space. So yes, this may not be ideal for a family that's looking for a lot of privacy. I prefer that. But having said that, there are some great lots available with this builder. But of course, there will be a lot premium. But keep in mind, there are some great options if you don't like this neighbors literally peeking into your windows. Now let's take a look at the finished basement. And this is the door that leads you to that separate entrance that we saw from the outside of the home. So you can see this is where, let's say if you had tenants, they would typically be using this entrance, and they will have complete privacy. You will have your own privacy. You can see the whole path leading to this area is fully paved. So it is winter accessible even during the snow. And we have, like I said, once again, 2 good sized bedrooms and 2 full washroom, which is amazing. And of course, a full size kitchen and a living. This is one of the bedroom, and you can see we have egress window right in this room. And of course, a 3-piece washroom. So there'll be a really good amount of natural light coming through even during the winter months. And that door is where we have a closet. Now this is where you have your mechanical room, and basically this is your stairs. And to the left is where we have living area, which I'll show you in a minute. Take a look at this second bedroom we have in the basement. It's not a huge size, but definitely livable, even for a family, I would say, because of the windows and, everything that's done as they should, rather than those cookie cutter basements we see all the times. And this is another 3-piece washroom. So, besides the rental potential, this could also be used as a multi-generational living. Let's say you have your parents, your in-laws, sometimes even your cousins, right? Like, people do live in extended family situation these days. For them, this could be great. And they have their own full-size kitchen. And you know what? Like some of the townhomes, I've seen kitchens smaller than this. So this is a good sized kitchen. You have good amount of dining area, and of course you have good sized living area. So, overall, they have made this layout really good. I was skeptical about that 2-bedroom, thinking they might be cramming the space, but I think they've done a good job at, making this space like good use of this space. And this is where you would typically, let's say tenants, you would have stacked laundry. So they will have their completely separate dwelling all together. So that basically wraps up the tour. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What you think, you liked it, you didn't like it. I would like to know either way. And at the same time, if you are thinking of moving in and around Kitchener-Waterloo, whether it's new build or resale, I would love to help you out. I help clients like you every single week, and I would love to help you and family make a smooth move in and around Kitchener-Waterloo. Until next time, I will continue to show you around the town.